A fiddler on the roof? It sounds crazy, you know. But here in our village of Anatevka, you might say, every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking our necks. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition. 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 Our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The Papa! We've always had special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Avram, I found a perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel? But she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks. It's a perfect match!
And Reb Nahum, the beggar.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
Here, Reb Nahum, is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
If you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi,
May I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us. Then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves we get along perfectly well. Of course there was the time when he sold him a horse and delivered a mule, but that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
Horse. It was a mule. No, it was a horse. No, no, no. It was a mule.
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fish